Okay. So the next concept what we are going to discuss is the concept of guarantee of profits. The concept of this interest on capital and the past adjustments. I'm just keeping it on hold. The topic which we are going to discuss right now is guarantee of profits, and it's such a easiest topic where we can understand the concepts very easily. Okay, so right. So here we have guarantee of minimum profit to a partner. So what is the question is? Just a minute. So guarantee of minimum profit to a partner. The question says Mohit, Sobhit were partners in a firm sharing the profits in the ratio 3 is to 2. Rohit was admitted for 1 by 60 share of profits with a minimum guaranteed profit of rupees 10,000. At the close of the first financial year, look at it, at the end of the first financial year, at the close of the first financial year, the firm earned a profit of rupees 54,000. Find the share of profit which Mohit, Sobit, and Rohit will get. So they are just asking you to find the share of profits of each partner. Okay. Now, first understand what is the concept of guarantee of profit is all about. Okay. Guarantee of profits. The word itself is guarantee. What do you mean by the word guarantee? It is nothing but promise. Okay, you're promising for a profit. So guarantee of profits. To whom you're guaranteeing? You're going to guarantee this profit to a partner. Okay, or it can also be done by the partner, the firm. Okay, so guarantee of profit is you're going to promise on some profit. Okay, so guarantee of profit is nothing but promising on a profit. Okay, it could be done by two members. Okay, by partners to partner, or it could be done by partner to partner, or it could be done by okay partners to firm. What makes a difference here? Partners to partner, say for example, okay, there are three partners, A, B, and C. A and B is providing a guarantee to C. That could be one, or A, B, and C. A has given it for C, whereby B is not involving in this. That is one type. Partners to firm, A, B, and C. Okay, together they're giving it to the firm called ABC and Co. Okay, these three together, now they're giving some promise to the firm ABC and Co. That is, you will never get less than some amount as a profit. That promise you're going to make it up. That is what we call them as guarantee of profits. Now, this guarantee of profits can take place, okay, among old partners and at the time of admission of a new partner. At the time of admission of new partner. Okay, so I repeat it. It could be between either old partners or it can be taking place at the time of admission of a new partner. Okay, up to this, if you have any doubt, let me know. Right. The next one, what you have to understand is what are the key terms that is being associated with this particular concept with a guarantee of profits. Okay, and then we'll go for the concepts. So, relating to concept, if you see this among the old partner or among the partners at time of admission, here we have two different types of problems. Okay, guarantee of profits when profit exists. So, guarantee of profits when profit exists. That means firm has earned profit. Or the other type of problem is guarantee of profits when firm has loss. So when profit exists, how to do, and when loss exists, what needs to be done. These two we have to understand. Okay. So I repeat it. Guarantee of profit is a promise to a partner or to the firm on a particular amount of profit. And it is done at these two different types. Okay, one at the time of admission of a partner or among the old partners. And this could be done even when there is a loss. So when there is a profit, how will you go with GP? There is guarantee of profits, or when there is a loss, how to deal with guarantee of profits. And it could be done in any of these forms: partner to partner, partners to partners, okay, and then partners to the firm collectively. Now, the key terminologies associated with this particular concept is some key terms. Number one, guarantee, okay, guaranteeing partner. We have a term called guaranteeing partner. The next one, guaranteed, guaranteed partner. The third one is deficiency ratio. Okay, I repeat it. Guaranteeing partner, guaranteed partner, and the third one is deficiency ratio. Now let us try to understand what is guaranteeing partner. Okay, example A, B, and C are partners. Sharing profits and losses equally. Partner B was guaranteed a minimum profit of rupees 50,000, excuse me, by A and C. Net profit for the year was rupees 3 lakhs. Now this is information. Okay. The information says there are three partners A, B, and C sharing the profits and losses equally. Partner B was guaranteed a minimum profit of rupees 50,000 by A and C. Net profit for the year was rupees 3 lakhs. Okay. Now, who is given the guarantee? யாருக்கு guarantee கொடுத்திருக்கு? ஏக்கா பிக்கா சிக்கா? Partner B was given a guarantee. Okay, you can see here. Partner B has been given a guarantee, which means B is a guaranteed partner. So, in the given above example, who is a guaranteed partner if you ask? Okay, partner B. Now, who is a guaranteeing partner? The two partner, that is A and C. So the one who's giving the promise is called guaranteeing partner. The one on whom the promise was made, he is a guaranteed partner. Able to understand? Okay. Now look at this case. Okay, what is the information given? B is given a guarantee of rupees 50,000. Okay, by A and C. The net profit for the year is how much? Rupees 3 lakh. Now I have to divide this 3 lakh between the partners A, B, and C. Now, how I'm going to divide it in the profit sharing ratio, which is given as equal, right? They're sharing profits and losses equally. So there are three partners, 3 lakh rupees to be divided. So how much each partner will get? A will get 1 lakh, B will get 1 lakh, and C will also get rupees 1 lakh. Now, what is the promise amount that you are given to partner B? The promise amount you gave to partner B was rupees 50,000. Now, how much you are giving to partner B when you divide the profit? Rupees 1 lakh. So, by comparing these two amounts, just tell me, have you met the promise what you are given to partner B, or you have not met the promise? You have met the promise. So the promise is only for 50,000, but he is getting beyond 50,000. So nothing to worry. Everything is under control. You can go smoothly. There is no problem at all. Okay. That means if he is going to get extra more than what he was promised, that is not an issue. நம்ம கொடுத்த ப்ராமிஸோட அவனுக்கு அதிகமாக போச்சுன்னா பிரச்சனை கிடையாது. பட் அந்த ப்ராமிஸோட கம்மியாக போச்சுன்னா தான் ப்ராப்ளம் அரைசஸ். நான் கொடுத்த ப்ராமிஸ் 50,000 பட் அவன் எக்ஸ்ட்ராவே 50,000 வாங்குறான் இந்த கேஸில். தப்பே கிடையாது. ஏன் 10 lakhs ருபீஸ் எக்ஸ்ட்ரா வாங்கினா கூட தப்பு கிடையாது. நான் கொடுத்த ப்ராமிஸ் மெத்தாச்சா மெத்தாகலையா அதான் விஷயம். இங்கே இந்த கேஸில் மெத் ஆயாச்சு. We have met the promise. So no problem at all. Okay. Now let me give you another example. It is not rupees 3 lakh. Okay. It is not rupees 3 lakh. It is an amount of rupees 1,50,000. Okay, it's an amount of rupees how much? 1,50,000. Now, when you divide this 1,50,000 among three members, how much each will get? Rupees 50,000. Now, tell me, If this is a scenario, have we met the promise what we given to partner B, or we have not met the promise? We have met the promise. Okay, right. So even in this case, you need not worry. Now, let us take another example. Suppose the profit earned by the firm is not 1 lakh 50, it is an amount of rupees 90,000. Okay, if this is the case, how much we will transfer to each of the partners? 30,000. Okay. Now you see how much was the promise given to B, how much has been transferred to B. B could have promised earlier promises for 50, but how much B is getting in this case? So in this case, if you see B partner, he is getting only 30 out of 50. Then, okay, then how much is the shortage? So rupees, okay, rupees 20 is a shortage. Okay, this shortage is what we denoted as deficiency. The technical word used is deficiency. Patrakure. Okay, which we use in science, right? Nutrition and hygiene department, we say deficiency. Okay, vitamin deficiency. So, Ramari, it is a deficiency is shortage. Okay, so 20,000 rupees is a shortage. We are not supposed to use the word as shortage. The technical term used here is deficiency. Now, this deficiency has to be compensated. That means it has to be borne by the people who has taken up the responsibility. Now you just look at the case and see who has given the responsibility for partner B, whether it is one partner or both A and C has given the responsibility. Okay, so now they have to take up the responsibility of this shortage amount, that is deficiency amount of 20,000 in a particular ratio. That ratio is what we call them as deficiency ratio. So the efficiency ratio is nothing but in the question itself, if the question says that any shortage or any deficiency that arises in the guaranteed amount will be borne by the partners in one particular ratio means then that ratio is what we call them as deficiency ratio. Okay, so deficiency ratio is nothing but the ratio in which the deficiency of guaranteed profit is met by the partners is what we call them as deficiency ratio. Okay, able to understand? Okay, deficiency ratio is nothing but the ratio in which the guaranteeing partner, okay, the ratio in which the guaranteeing partner compensates the guaranteed partner when any shortage within a bracket you can record as deficiency. Okay, the guaranteed partner when any shortage that is deficiency arises on account of guaranteed profit. Okay, so what is the deficiency ratio? It is quite simple. The ratio in which the guaranteeing partner compensates the guaranteed partner when any shortage deficiency arises on account of guaranteed profit. Okay, right. So if suppose in the above example, okay, the question continues in such a way, okay, equally, profit for the year was rupees 50,000. Okay, then it says in such a way, let me not take this into account. The question further gives you some more information, mentioning that any deficiency on account of guaranteed profit will be met by A and C, okay, in 2 is to 3 ratio. Now look at the question, how the question starts with A, B, and C are partners in the firm sharing profits and losses equally. Okay, so either they've given the word like this equally, if not, they could have given the other way also. What is the other way is, say for example, instead of equally, they're given it as 5 is to 4 is to 1. So there will be some ratio which is specified, this is a profit sharing ratio, or they may give it equally. Now, you will find one more ratio mentioning in the question stating that any deficiency, the word they used, okay, deficiency, if not, they can use the word shortage. Okay, any deficiency or any shortage on account of guaranteed profit will be met by the guaranteeing partner A and C in 2 is to 3 ratio. So now what is this 2 is to 3 refers to? The 2 is to 3 referring to? Very good. This is called as deficiency ratio. So now in our example, we found that it was 20,000 which is deficient. Now this 20,000 will be borne by partner A and partner C in 2 is to 3 ratio. That means 20,000 into 2 by 5, and here 20,000 into 3 by 5. So what happens if you cancel it off? 5 fours are 20, so 4,000. So 4,000 into 2, that will give you an amount of rupees 8,000, and for him it is 4,000 into 3, that is rupees 12,000. Now what is going to happen? It's quite simple. We have found earlier that partner A, partner B, partner C, the amount what we have distributed, 90,000 was the profit amount. When you gave the amount to partner A equally, it was 30,000. For partner B, it was 30,000. And for partner C, it was 30,000. Now we found that partner B is having the shortage of 20, which should come from A. A கிட்டேந்து okay ஒரு amount வரணும், and C கிட்டேந்தியும் he should get some amount. So what will happen? We found what is the amount that he should get from A. From A, he has to get 8,000 rupees. So what will happen? From this 30,000 rupees, you will subtract 8,000, and this 8,000 will be added to the profit of B. He will get 8,000. Now from 30,000, if you subtract 8,000, what will be the balance? What will be your balance? Rupees 22,000. Okay. In the same way, from C also you have to subtract an amount of rupees 12,000. Okay. So what happens from 30,000? You will subtract the amount of rupees 12,000, and this 12,000 should be added to partner B. Now, what will be the value for partner C after subtracting 12,000 from 30,000? 30 minus 12. How much is the value? Is it 18,000? Hello. So he'll get 8,000. Now you found for partner B, it was earlier 30. Now you got the remaining 20,000 from these two partners. Okay, A and C, amount of 8,000, 12,000. Thereby, he will get the agreed promise amount of 50. This is what the concept of guarantee of profits. Okay, so now if suppose I have not given you any input about this deficiency ratio in the question, say for example, okay, the problem stops only with the net profit for the year. If suppose this input is not given to you, what is the input? Any deficiency, that is a shortage on account of, okay, deficiency in the information இப்போ உனக்கு சம்ல கொடுக்கல. Okay, this information is totally not available. Okay, if that is the case, then what will happen? That also you should understand. There are some situations where you will not be given a deficiency ratio. Okay, this will not be available in the question. So now tell me, if suppose this deficiency information is not there in the question, they have only given you how much is a guaranteed profit and who has given the guarantee, on whom it has been given, what is the net profit for the year. If this is information without the deficiency ratio, then how will you calculate deficiency ratio? Okay, so which means you mean to say in this case it is a profit sharing ratio is equal, so equally it will be done. Is it so? Okay, suppose if the same problem is not having the word equally, the profit sharing ratio is not equally, if it is mentioned as 5 is to 4 is to 1, then in which ratio you will distribute the shortage of 20,000 rupees? If suppose it is not equally, okay, imagine the question is not given equally. The problem says the profit sharing ratio among the partners for A, B, and C. Okay, is 5 is to 4 is to 1. Then in that case, at what ratio you will distribute it? 5 is to 4 is to 1 இல்ல 5 is to 4 இல்ல 4 is to 1 இல்ல 5 is to 1 ஏன்னா கேரண்டி யார் கொடுத்துருக்கீங்க? கேரண்டி யார் கொடுத்துருக்கீங்க? அப்ப யார் யார் பேர் பண்ணணும்? ம். Okay, so the concept is very simple. If there is a, okay, gas, the deficiency ratio available in the question, you'll go with the deficiency ratio to distribute the deficiency amount. If suppose you don't find any deficiency ratio available in the question, then the profit sharing ratio, that is the old profit sharing ratio among the partners, will be taken for distributing the deficiency amount in the guaranteed profit among the guaranteed partner. Okay, so that is very important. Let me write this. Okay, if question doesn't have deficiency ratio, in such cases the old PSR means profit sharing ratio. Okay, this is very important. In such cases the old profit sharing ratio will be used to distribute the amount of deficiency. Okay, that's more than enough. In such cases the old profit sharing ratio will be used to distribute the amount of deficiency among the partner. Got it? Able to understand the meaning of deficiency, guaranteed partner, guaranteeing partner, and the concept of guarantee of profits? Okay, now let me give you the other example. Suppose, as I said, இப்போ நான் சொன்ன எக்ஸாம்பிள் எதுக்கு இதாகும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா the first case. Okay, partners to partner. இந்த கான்செப்ட் நான் இப்போ சொன்னோம். அப்போ யாருக்கு கேரண்டி குடுக்கணும் இந்த சம்ம பொறுத்தவரைக்கும் பார்த்தாக்க, out of this 3 partner A, B and C, B has been given the guarantee by whom? By A and by C. So partners, more than one partner giving to a partner. Only if you have more than one partner, you will have deficiency ratio. That is also one thing you have to keep in your mind. Okay, this deficiency ratio, okay, we have to be very careful that if question does not have this information, and in this also there is a special note that deficiency ratio will exist only when the guarantee is given to a partner by two or more than two partners. Okay, அப்போ எப்போ இந்த deficiency ratio இருக்கும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா only when, okay, the promise is given to the partner by two or more than two partners. If if the guarantee is given by only one partner, then you won't find the what ratio? Deficiency ratio. In such case, deficiency ratio will not be available. Okay, now let us see an example. Okay, you tell me what will be the situations. If suppose it's a case whereby A, B, and C are partners, okay, partner A has given the guarantee to the partner B. C is not giving any guarantee to him. Now tell me, in this case, will there be any deficiency ratio? When A, so in this case, deficiency ratio you can't expect, it will not be given to you. Okay, now let us take an example, that same problem. Okay, guaranteeing partner. Suppose if the situation is second situation, okay, A, B, and C are partners sharing profits and losses, okay, equally. Partner B was guaranteed a minimum profit of rupees 50,000 by A. Okay, net profit for the year was rupees 90,000. Okay, now tell me what will be the profit that gets distributed among A, B, and C? Among A, B, and C, 30, 30, 30 initially, correct? Am I right? Okay, just a minute. So now you are understanding the problem in the other track. So first I have distributed the profits among all the three partners. It comes 30, 30, 30. Okay. Now in this example, as I said, partner A has been giving the guarantee to partner B. So B is the guaranteed partner and A is the only partner who has provided this. So now what is the shortage? What is the shortage? 20,000. So from A, you will subtract 20,000 and the same 20 will be added to partner B and nothing will be taken from C. So in this case, you will be left over with 10,000 and he will be getting 50,000 and he will be getting amount of rupees 30,000. Able to understand? Can you able to understand? Okay, so this is a concept when the profit exists. First, let us understand, okay, the problem to calculate guarantee of profits when the profit exists. Then we'll try to understand when loss exists and then we'll try to understand the concept whereby the amount is given to the firm on the whole. Now, any doubt regarding guarantee of profits as of now, what we have discussed? Okay. And this distribution of profits will all take place only in your P&L appropriation account. Okay. So basically, this topic guarantee of profits, you can expect problems ranging from 3 to 6 marks. So problem can be asked in 3 marks, 4 marks, 6 marks. In any of these categories, you can expect the problem. Okay. So it will be from 3 marks to 6 marks. Clear? Weightage of the problem is clear to you? Right. Okay. The next, okay, important thing. There is something, a journal entry which you have to understand. Okay. There is a journal entry which you need to understand. What is a journal entry? Okay. So journal entry is very simple. Okay, the entry is when no deficiency exists. Okay, this is one scenario. When there is no deficiency, what needs to be done? Whatever the amount the partner gets as a share of profit should be distributed. So where it is going to be distributed? In P&L appropriation account. So the entry will be as profit and loss appropriation account is debited to partners capital or current account. Okay, to partners capital or current account. This is a general journal. I repeat it. This is a base. This journal is a general journal. Now, based on this journal only, for the problem what we have worked out, we are going to replace it. இந்த ஜேர்னலை பேஸாக வச்சுருந்தா நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போகிறோம், அந்த ப்ராப்ளத்துக்கு என்ன நம்ம ஃபிட் பண்ணணுமோ அதை ஃபிட் பண்ண போகிறோம். அப்போ ப்ராஃபிட் அண்ட் லாஸ் அப்ராப்ரியேஷன் அக்கௌண்ட், this account is not going to have any change. So the entry will be profit and loss appropriation account debited. Okay. To என்னன்னு சொல்லிருக்கீங்க, what the name we are given to you, partners capital or current account. அப்போ இந்த ப்ராப்ளம் யார் யார் பார்ட்னர்ஸ்? நான் கொடுத்த எக்ஸாம்பிள் A, B and C. So you are going to record one after the other. So to A's capital or current account. Okay, to A's capital or current account. To B's capital or current account. To C's capital or current account. Now first, do you have any difficulty in understanding this journal? No. Okay, because it's a profit which is getting distributed, and where will you show the distribution of profit? In P&L appropriation account, which side? Debit side. Okay, so that is how you are framing the journal. So the entry you have passed it. Now amount here you will have 90,000. Okay, imagine that if suppose there is no deficiency, that means partner B got the 50,000 what he should get. Okay, so if it is like this 20,000 for partner A, For partner B, it is 50, what we promised is. And for partner C, also you're getting 20. Okay, that means yes, it is right. The entry is right. Okay, but what was the answer that what we got it in the previous case? It was for partner A 10,000 rupees. Partner B it was 50 and for partner C it was 30. Okay, so this is how we will frame the journal for the previous answer. Any doubt in framing this answer? That is imagining that there is no deficiency. ஓகே ஆக்சுவலி அங்கே டெஃபிஷியன்சி இருந்தது அந்த டெஃபிஷியன்சியை நம்ம வந்து ரெக்டிஃபை பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறமா தான் வந்த ஆன்சர் இது சப்போஸ் இமேஜின் தட் தெர் இஸ் நோ டெஃபிஷியன்சி வி காட் திஸ் வேல்யூ இன் த இனிஷியல் attempt itself the first attempt itself if we got this value then there is no deficiency if that is the case this is how your answer will reflect புரிஞ்சுதா ஓகே now சரி சார் டெஃபிஷியன்சி இல்லைன்னா ஓகே ஆனால் டெஃபிஷியன்சி இருக்கே சார் நமக்கு அப்போ அதுக்கு என்ன என்ட்ரி yes we are going to see if deficiency exists okay when deficiency exists. So when a deficiency is existing, what we are doing it, you can just see here, we got 90, okay, for each partner initially, and then what you did, okay, after getting that 90,000, you are just, okay, distributing that amount to the partner, and then you found that there was a shortage, and you have just subtracted the amount from a respective partner who has given the promise. That means you have debited when you are doing a subtraction, okay, from a particular partner's profit, then it is nothing but you are debiting that particular value. And when you are adding that particular amount to someone, then it is crediting to that particular account. So that is a concept. Okay, when you are subtracting an amount from someone, it is debited, and the same amount when you are adding it to someone, it is called credited. Can you understand? So now the entry is going to be in such a way that okay, when deficiency is existing. So in the previous case, from whom I have subtracted the value? From A, right? So A's capital or current account is debited. From B, I have not debited anything. So B will be in the credit, and even from C, I have not debited anything. Even his capital will be in the credit. But here it is only the deficiency from whom you are meeting it. From A. And to whom you are going to give it? To a partner so called as B. So in this picture, C should not come to the picture. So A's capital current account is debited to to B's capital current account. To B's capital or current account. So the shortage was 20,000 rupees. For that amount alone, you will pass the entry. Able to understand? Okay. Now me ask, okay சார் அது போன சம்ல பட் அந்த சம்முக்கு முன்னாடி நம்ம ஒரு சம் பார்த்தோமே அதில் பார்த்தோம்னா ஈக்குவல் பார்ட்னர்ஸ் 30 30 30ன்னு சொல்லியிருந்து 2:3ங்கிற ரேஷியோவில் நம்ம வந்து சம்மை வந்து பிரித்தோமே சார் அப்போ அந்த 20,000 ருபீஸ் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒருத்தருக்கிட்டேருந்து 8,000 ருபீஸும் ஒருத்தருக்கிட்டேருந்து 12,000 ருபீஸும் நம்ம வந்து சப்ட்ராக்ட் பண்ணுவேன் சார் அப்படி இருந்தால் எப்படி சார் என்ட்ரி வரும் இஃப் தட் இஸ் அ கேஸ் த என்ட்ரி வில் ஹாவ் அ மாடிஃபிகேஷன் சச் வே தட் அப்போ அங்கே சிஏயும் நம்ம இன்க்ளூட் பண்ணணும் ஏன்னா சிஓ இந்த கேஸை ப்ராமிஸ் பண்ணியிருந்தாரு ஓகே ஸோ ஏஸ் கேபிட்டல் கரண்ட் அக்கௌண்ட் இஸ் டெபிட்டட் ஓகே ஃபாலோட் பை தட் சிஸ் capital or current account is debited to B's capital or current account. Now, how much you took it from A in the particular problem? 8,000 rupees. From C, how much you took? 12,000 rupees. And how much you gave it to partner B? 20,000 rupees. Can you able to understand the concept of guarantee of profits when it is given at the time of profit by partners to a partner, by a partner to a partner, and the terminology like deficiency ratio, guaranteed partner, guaranteeing partner, all these concepts, are you able to understand? Any doubt so far? And when a problem will have an what's a deficiency ratio, and in which case there won't be a deficiency ratio, all such things, I hope there is no doubt about it. Things are very clear, you don't have any issue in the clarity. I hope it in such a way there is no doubt in understanding the concept so far. Can I conclude it? Okay. Now you will ask me, okay, so why we are using the word capital or current account? It's quite simple. You have to see the question, okay, and I take a conclusion that the partner's capital. Okay, so partner's capital is being maintained under what method? Okay, that you should understand. So you have to read the question and come to a conclusion that partners capital account maintain in which method? Okay, what method is followed? Whether are they following the what method? Fixed flat capital method or fluctuating capital method? If they are using fixed capital, then this current account will come into the picture. Current account will be used when you are following fixed capital. Suppose if you are following fluctuating capital, then capital account will be used. Okay, since we don't know what is the method that's been given in the question, okay, or what could be given any question, generally we are using capital or current account. But now, if you look into our example, okay, the one what I gave you here, you tell me what is the amount that, sorry, what is the method that we are maintaining it in the given example. Just read the question. A, B, C are partners sharing the profits and losses equally. Partner B was guaranteed a minimum profit of rupees 50,000 by A. Net profit for the year was rupees 90 is given to you. So from the problem, can you come to a conclusion what method has been adopted in maintaining the capital account of the partners? Can you come to any conclusion whether it is a fixed method or fluctuating method? Can you come to any conclusion? Exactly, because some remain silent. So when the problem is silent, we go with only fluctuating. Okay, so thereby you'll use the word capital account. So in this case, you can use the word capital account itself in your journal entries. புரிஞ்சுதாமா? ஓகே. ஸோ ஜென்ரலா எழுதும்போது கேப்பிட்டல் கரண்ட். இந்த கேஸுக்கு நம்ம வந்து ஃப்ளக்சுவேட்டிங் ஃபாலோ பண்ணாலும் கரண்ட் பண்ண வேண்டிய அவசியம் இல்லை. கிளியர் வித் த கான்செப்ட்? Okay. Now let us work out the problems under this type. Okay. Few concepts from your exercise, and then the other concept we will be working on later session. Most probably today I am planning to have an evening session. Okay. So let us have it up in the evening around 7 o'clock. Is it okay for you all? Okay. 7 will be ideal, right? Okay, fine. We will have it for 2 hours in the evening, okay, 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And we ensure that this concept, okay, guarantee of profit, we complete it completely. The all the categories, whatever we have it, everything is getting completed completely. Okay. So once this gets over, we'll switch over to the concept of interest on capital, or we'll be switching over to a concept so called as past adjustments. But to work out the past adjustment, First, we have to complete interest on capital because in past adjustment problems will be even touching upon interest on capital. Okay, so it is better we first complete the interest on capital. Once we complete this, and then we'll switch over to past adjustment. Once it's done, the chapter comes to an end, right? So most probably the chapter will come to an end by what date? By this Friday or by Saturday, max to max. Okay, so Friday means what's the date? It is 22, right? Okay, 21. So might be on 21 or by 22 we'll complete off. So see, we didn't have a session on one day. I think so. Yeah, one day we didn't have the session, or 2 days we didn't have the session. So hardly in what's it, 2 to 3 weeks we are completing this topic completely. Okay, we are not losing up anything. Everything we are covering up. Okay, and parallelly I have given you long back a homework. I remember. Okay, whenever you find some time in the evening after you come from the school, in my playlist there is one topic called as goodwill, nature and valuation. Please go and watch the video. There will be some 6 videos. Each video will run for a runtime of 1.5 hour max to max. So once if you're thorough with those 6 videos, then goodwill chapter is of nothing. Everything has been mentioned specifically in that particular video. Nothing has been left off. So it is a 6 different videos I uploaded, and each of those video will have a runtime of minimum 1 hour to maximum 1.5 hour. So please, whenever time permits, watch it and try to understand it. Okay, like this you have to keep exploring. Okay, the concepts. Don't waste your time. When you find some time, and moreover this is the right time where the schools they are not started to give you homeworks max to max. Okay, or test and all, you may have not been they will not conduct any test as of now. Okay, hardly 1 week still you can have a relaxation. Probably some schools they have started giving the homeworks, okay, because they have started long back. Okay, whereas some schools just 2 3 classes you have attended, okay, after school reopened. So they will start giving the homeworks slowly, so you can maximum utilize the remaining time in the evening to watch the video and to come to a concept clarity. Okay, right. Sundar, may I know your school name, kana? Which school you are from, Sundar? Oxford Public School. Okay. It is in which part in next? It comes in Tirunelveli, right? Out of Tirunelveli. Okay, fine. Check. Okay, Tirumisi. Okay, fine, fine. Okay, fine. So let's go from the first problem, sum number 79. Okay. So read the question and then let's go for the conclusion. So look at the question. What is given to us? It's a case where the partners, two partner, A and B, no, sorry, the partners are Mohit and Sobit. They are sharing the profits and losses in the ratio 3:2. Rohit was admitted for what share? 1/60 share with a minimum guaranteed profit of how much value? 10,000. Wait, good. Rupees 10,000. At the close of the first financial year, the firm's net profit was rupees 54,000. They're asking you to find out how much each partner, Mohit, Sobit, and Rohit, will get as their share of profits. So here you have the guaranteed profit amount. You have been given who's been given the guarantee, and you know that there are two partner, okay, namely Mohit and Sobit sharing profits and losses in 3:2 ratio, and one partner is getting admitted. This is a concept of admission, newly admitting partner, and he's been given what? 1/60 share. Okay, he's been given 160 share in the profits. Now let's find out what is the profit sharing ratio first. நமக்கு இப்போ வந்து 2 பேர் தான் ரேஷியோ தெரியும். ஒருத்தருக்கு ஃபிராக்ஷன்ல இருக்கு. ஸோ இப்போ நம்ம என்ன பண்ணணும்? ஃபர்ஸ்ட்டு ப்ராஃபிட் ஷேரிங் ரேஷியோ கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். பார்ட்னருக்குள்ள மோஹித், சோபித் அண்ட் ரோஹித் இவங்களுக்குள்ள ப்ராஃபிட் ஷேரிங் ரேஷியோ என்னங்கிறது நம்ம கண்டுபிடிக்கணும் ஃபர்ஸ்ட்டு. ஸோ அது எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்க போறோம்? The working notes. Look at this working notes. Computation or calculation. Okay, so computation of profit sharing ratio among Mohit, Sobhit and Rohit. So we know that if suppose the new partner, Rohit is new partner, he has been given 1 by 60 share. Okay, it is given the question, he is given 160 share. That means what is the total share that we have? 6. நமக்கு பேஸ்ல என்ன இருக்குன்னு பார்க்கணும். ஓகே, இது எப்படின்னா உங்களோட ஸ்கூல்ல இப்போ எக்ஸாம்ஸ் கண்டக்ட் பண்றாங்க. 80 மார்க்ஸ் எக்ஸாம்னா அப்போ மேக்ஸிமம் மார்க் என்ன? 80. அப்போ 80க்கு நம்ம என்ன ஸ்கோர் பண்ணியிருக்கோம்? அதான் நம்மளோட கான்ட்ரிபியூஷன், நம்மளோட ஷேர், நம்மளோட மார்க். த சேம் வே இப்போ இங்கே எத்தனை ஷேர் இருக்கு டோட்டலா அப்படின்னு பார்த்தினாக்க டோட்டல் இஸ் வி ஹவ் காட் 6. அப்போ நியூமரேட்டரும் 6 தான் இருக்கும். பேஸ் 6னாக்கா அதில் இவனுக்கு 1 கொடுக்குறோம்னா அப்போ ஓவரால் எவ்வளோ இருக்கும்? டோட்டல் ஷேர் எவ்வளோ இருக்கும்? Total share will be as 6 out of 6. Appo that is nothing but 1. So whatever be the fraction that is given the question, that when you convert it, it is considered to be as total share is 1. From the total share of 1, if you are giving away 1 by 6 to the partner Rohit, what will be the balance? Total 1ல 1 by 6 நீங்க வந்து என்ன பண்ணிட்டீங்க? ரோஹித்துக்கு கொடுத்தீங்க. அப்போ பேலன்ஸ் எவ்வளவு இருக்கும்? You will be having 5 by 6. Very good. Okay, அது எப்படி சார்? This is nothing but 1 by 1. So 1க்கும் 6க்கும் LCM எடுத்தனா 6 na. So 1 into 6 and on numerator also it is 1 into 6. 6க்கு into 1 into 1. So 6, okay, minus, here there is a minus symbol. Okay, 6 minus 1 by 6. That is how you got the balance of 5 by 6. இதில் யாருக்கா டவுட் இருக்கா? Right. Now this balance 5 by 6 இதில் யாருக்கு share of profit இருக்குன்னு பார்த்தோன்னா the partner Mohit and Sobit. So அப்போ மோஹித்துக்கும் சோபித்துக்கும் இந்த 5 by 6 தான் they have got the share. அப்போ அது என்ன ஷேர் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தினாக்க the question says they are sharing the profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2 இருக்கு. அப்போ அந்த 3:2 இதில் சப்ஸ்டியூட் பண்ணு. So 5 by 6 into 3:2 na 3 by 5, 2 by 5. So 5 by 6 into 3 by 5 and இங்கேக்கு 5 by 6 into 2 by 5. இப்போ என்ன ஆகுது? மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணு. 5 3s are 15 by 30. இங்கே பார்த்தினாக்க 10 by 30. ஓகே, இப்போ நமக்கு என்ன கிடைச்சிருச்சு? The profit sharing ratio between the partners கிடைச்சிருச்சு. So profit sharing ratio between the partner Mohit, Sobhit and Rohit அப்படின்னு பார்த்தினாக்க மோஹித்துக்கு எவ்வளோ கிடைச்சிருக்கு? 15 by 30. சோபித்துக்கு எவ்வளோ கிடைச்சிருக்கு? உனக்கு 10 out of 30. and ரோஹித்துக்கு already we found it was 1 by 6 இருக்கு. பட் ரிமெம்பர் இவங்களுக்கு பேஸ் என்னவா இருக்கு? 30 இருக்கு. அப்படின்னா எல்லாருக்குமே ஒரே பேஸ் இருக்கணும். அப்போ இந்த பேஸ் 6 வந்து நான் 30 கன்வெர்ட் பண்ண என்ன பண்ணும்? இந்த 6 நான் 30 கன்வெர்ட் into 5. ஓகே, அப்போ 5 by 30. அப்போ ஆருக்கு எவ்வளோ வந்துடும்? ரோஹித்துக்கு 5 by 30. இப்போ பாரு, நியூமரேட்டர்ல இருக்க இந்த 15 + 10 + 5 இதெல்லாம் ஆட் பண்ணா 13 வந்துருமா? 30 வந்துருமா? நியூமரேட்டர்ல இருக்க இந்த 15யும் 10யும் அப்புறமா இதெல்லாம் ஆட் பண்ணா 30 வந்துரும். ஓகே. அது ஒரு கிராஸ் வெரிஃபிகேஷனுக்கு. நம்ம பண்ண ஆன்சர் கரெக்ட்டான்னு செக் பண்ணிக்கிறதுக்கு. Okay, right. So now I got the value 15 is to 10 is to 5. So 15 is to 10 is to 5. சார் இதை சிம்பிளை பண்ணலாமே சார், பண்ணலாமே, தாராளமாக பண்ணலாம். 5 டேபிளில் 3 இஸ் டு 2 இஸ் டு 1. அப்போது இந்த ரேஷியோ தான் நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ண போகிறோம். ஃபார் வாட் பர்பஸ்? ஃபார் டிவைடிங் த ப்ராஃபிட். அப்போ இந்த கேஸ் எவ்வளோ ப்ராஃபிட் வந்திருக்குன்னு பாருங்கள். ப்ராஃபிட் 54,000 வந்திருக்கு. எவ்வளோ வந்திருக்கு? We have got the amount of rupees 54,000. இதை 3 பார்ட்னர் டிவைட் பண்ணுங்க. மோஹித், சோபித் அண்ட் ரோஹித். அப்போ என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? 54,000 into ஓகே 3/6. கரெக்டா? இங்கே 54,000 into 2/6. இங்கே 54,000 into 1/6. So now when you cancel it, 6 table, 6 9s are 54. Upon 9,000. Now you find the value. It will be 27,000 for Mohit. It will be an amount of rupees 18,000 for Sobit, and it will be an amount of rupees 9,000 to Rohit. இது actual profit. இந்த 3 பார்ட்னர்ல யாருக்கு நம்ம கேரண்டி கொடுத்துருக்கோம் சம் பிரகாரம்? Who's been given the guarantee? To Rohit. How much is the guarantee? How much is the guarantee that we're given? Okay. Now, when we divided the profits to partner Rohit, how much we are getting it? So he is getting only 9,000 in the place of 10,000. Now, is there a shortage in his profit? 1,000 rupees is shortage. Now you have to see who has to bear this responsibility. That means who has given the promise to him. Okay, Mohit and Shobit are partners in this. Okay, Rohit is admitted. So the question remains silent, like who has given the responsibility, who has to bear the responsibility. If that is the case, then both the partners has to bear the responsibility. Okay, what they have to do, both the partners have to bear the responsibility. ஓகே. இப்போ இந்த கொஸ்டின்ல உங்களுக்கு டெஃபிஷியன்சி ரேஷியோ தான் கொடுத்துருக்காரா பாருங்க. டெஃபிஷியன்சி ரேஷியோ இல்ல. அப்ப டெஃபிஷியன்சி ரேஷியோ இல்லாத போது நம்ம எந்த ரேஷியோல வந்து அந்த டெஃபிஷியன்சி வேல்யூவை டிவைட் பண்ணணும்? அப்ப இங்க ஓல்டு பிஎஸ்ஆர் என்ன இருக்கு? வெரி குட். அப்போ உனக்கு ஷார்ட்டேஜ் தெரிஞ்சு போச்சு. எவ்வளவு அமௌண்ட்? 1000. அப்ப இந்த 1000 நம்ம என்ன பண்ணோம்? மோஹித்துக்கு எவ்வளவு, சோபித்துக்கு எவ்வளவுன்னு சொல்லி அந்த 3:2ல பிரிக்கணும். ஸோ 1000 into 3/5, 1000 into 2/5. So that means 200. இப்போ என்ன ஆகும்? மோஹித்தோடது வேல்யூலேருந்து you are going to take away 600, and சோபித்தோட வேல்யூ you are going to take away 400. அப்போ come to this, you have for Mohit 27,000 earlier. Now from this how much you have to take it? You have to debit 600 rupees, and then உங்களுக்கு இவரோட 18,000 rupees எவ்வளோ டெபிட் பண்ணும்? rupees 400. and இவனுக்கு என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? you will add 600 and 400. Now tell me what will be the final value of profit that will be credited to the partners Mohit, Sobit and Rohit. 27,000ல 600 rupees மைனஸ் பண்றீங்க. அப்போ எவ்வளவு பேலன்ஸ் இருக்கும்? From 27,000, if you subtract 600, what is the leftover balance? 26,400. Okay. From 18,000, if you subtract 400, what is the leftover balance? And what will be for Rohit? Now let's check the value. For partner Mohit, what is the amount they mentioned here? 26,400. Very good. So now what value we also got it here in our calculation? In our calculation, what is the value we finally got it for Mohit? 26,400 rupees. For Sobit, 17,600 rupees. Check out what is the value for Sobit, 17,600. And what is the amount that goes to Rohit? Amount of rupees, 10,000. Can you able to understand the concept? Okay. So the first case, it was an admission. You are admitting a new partner, so you did some calculations. In the next sum, probably I'm giving this as homework, but I'm just discussing right now. We'll start working out the other numericals in our evening session. But before that, let's discuss this problem. The partners A, B, and C. There are three partners, all are old partners, were in a partnership sharing the profits and losses in the ratio 4 is to 2 is to 1. It was provided that C's share in the profit for a year would not be less than rupees 75,000. So it was provided that C's share in profit for a year would not be less than rupees 75,000. Profit for the year ended 31st of March 23 is rupees 3,15,000. You are required to show what? Appropriation. How they are using the word C. You are required to show appropriation among the partners. Okay. Profit and loss appropriation account is not required. So how they have said? You just want to show the calculations of amount that is to be appropriated. But they say very clearly, profit and loss appropriation account is not required. So don't prepare the profit and loss appropriation account. Just do the calculations and show what value you are going to give it finally for the partner A, B, and C. இப்போ இதில் சொல்லுங்க யாருக்கு இங்கே கேரண்டி கொடுத்துருக்கோம் இந்த சம்ல who's a guaranteed partner? Who's a guaranteed partner in this case? C. Okay, how much is a guaranteed amount in this case? No, rupees 70,000. Okay. Now, what is the profit that you have earned? Okay. This 3,15,000 you have to divide among A, B, C in what ratio? Perfect. If you do this calculation, only then you'll come to know whether for partner C, is there any shortage or not. Correct? ஆனால் சியோட calculation மட்டும் நம்ம பண்ணி பார்த்துடலாம் தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம் ஓகே ஸோ 3,15,000 அமௌண்ட் ஓகே சிக்கு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அந்த 3,15,000 into 4 plus 2 6 plus 1 7 into 1 by 7 so அப்போ 7 table okay what value you'll get it so 3,15,000 divided by 7 how much you'll get check it up 3,15,000 divided by 7 how much you're getting it 45,000 7 fours are 28 29 30 31 35 so 5 times 3 zeros so C will get a profit of rupees how much 45,000 okay how much we are promised actually for fee so for C Okay, so we are promised for 75, but actually how much is getting it? What is the shortage? This 30,000, now who has to bear it? A and B has to bear it. Now in what ratio they are going to bear it? Have they given any deficiency ratio in the question? That can be even further simplified as 2 is to 1, right? Because 4 is 2 can be further simplified as 2 is to 1. So that means 30,000 into 2 by 3, 30,000 into 1 by 3. So 20,000 should be subtracted, and in this case it is going to be as 10,000 to be subtracted. Okay, let's see for A what value and for B what value we'll get it. So 3 lakh 15,000 should be multiplied by, what is the ratio? 4. Okay, if you multiply by 4, find what value you get. Similarly 3 lakh, sorry, 45,000, because you are, when you cancel it, you'll be left with 45,000, right? So 45,000 into 4 and 45,000 into 2, how much you'll get it? So 45,000 into 2 is 90,000, and here into 4 is 1 lakh 80,000. Am I right? So now from A, if you subtract this 20, okay, because that is amount he has to give away, and from him, if you subtract this 10,000, so from 1 lakh 80, if 20 is gone, the balance 1 lakh 60, and for him it will be as 80, and for C it will be as rupees 45,000 plus the amount of 20 plus 30. Finally he'll be getting the amount of rupees 75. So let's check our answer. Are we getting the same answer? So look at the value. What is A is getting as a final value of profit? Are we getting the values? Right. So I hope now you literally understood what is guarantee of profit is all about, and that too you are now got a clarity how to calculate the amount of profit to be distributed, and then what are the ratios that we have it, and then okay how the entries to be formed, and why we are deducting some amount from a particular partner's value. Everything is clear to you right now, right? Okay, with this, we'll stop today's session. We'll continue in the evening. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome.